What's up? It's your girl Cecily from Drive Go Drive. You know my video's bouncing because I'm going up the 405. Hey, that rhyme. Anyway, this is a Q&A. It was a short question, but a guy wrote me and he said, how do you keep from being jealous of your passengers? Dun, 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 dun! We've all been there, picking people up from beautiful homes to take them to fancy places. People who have access to things that you couldn't even imagine. People who are doing the types of things that you want to do. How do you keep from getting jealous? I'm going to tell you. I drive in Los Angeles, entertainment capital of the world. Some of the richest people, some of the most beautiful people, some of the most fill in the blanks. How do I keep from driving this car off the freeway or into a brick wall, you ask? I'm going to tell you. For one, you got to be thankful for what you have. Oh, is it cliche? Oh, Cecily, is this what you're going to... Yes, you got to be thankful for what you have. You have to. If you're not thankful for what you have, then you're not going to appreciate anything. You're not opening your mind to blessings on what's to come. You also have to really define what your goals are. What do you want out of this thing called life? Why are you driving for Uber? Even if you're driving for Uber so that you can have a car, guess what? That's why I actually bought this car. I started driving for Uber so that I could actually pay for it. I had a plan though. I said I'm gonna give this car to my son and I'll buy myself another car. In the midst, my daughter and I bought a car for her. So see how blessings come? See how you can create an opportunity for yourself and then move on to the next? You understand what I'm saying? Define what your goals are. Short-term goals, long-term goals. What do you want to do? Where do you want to be? You got to sit there and do that stuff. If you outline that and you define objectives to reach those goals, objectives are strategies and ways to reach the goal. You understand what I'm saying? I want to get to a point where I have a clean house. What are those objectives? I clean up after myself. I do a light cleaning on Wednesdays in between class. I make sure everyone that lives in my house picks up after themselves. We have a schedule. Those are strategies and ways to reach your goals. You feeling me? You feeling me? So that's another thing that you have to do. The third thing you have to do is you have to be confident that you are where you're supposed to be. Meaning this, you can't look at the person who's doing the same thing you're doing and mean like, how come he got all this and I don't have that? You can't do that. You have to focus inward. So you're like, yeah, Cecily, I do all that stuff, and you know what? It still sucks not to be able to go out and take my girlfriend to dinner on Fridays. You know, it still sucks to not be able to take, you know, to live in the place that I want to live. You know, I don't know how to get to the point where I can take an Uber myself. I understand that. There's no easy answer to that. But I promise you, if you decide for yourself what you want to do and the small objectives to get there, you will reap the satisfaction eventually. If you really want to be able to go out on the weekends, take out your loved one, you want to be able to not work on a Friday and actually take an Uber yourself, you can. You just have to plan for it. There are times where I've picked up people and I'm like, God, you know, it would be nice just to have it like that. You know, it would be. At the same time, I'm also accepting the blessing of being exposed to a life that I may or may not want. There's a lot of us who grew up in certain neighborhoods. We never leave our states. We never leave the country. We've never hung out with people that don't look like us or talk like us and that sort of thing. And being in that box will not allow you to grow. So you got to find some gratitude in it all and say, oh, you know what? I've never even seen this neighborhood. You know what? I would really like to live in a place like this. How can I do that? I've never seen this restaurant before. Wow. I would really like to go to a restaurant like this. Ask the person about the restaurant. Maybe, you know, see how much things cost. You don't have to sit there and buy everything. You could probably go for a happy hour or something like that. I'd really like to have a woman like that. Well, I can't really help you with that part. But you see what I mean? It's the small things. Look at this as a way for God or whatever entity or whatever that is you believe in is showing you a slice of life that you haven't been exposed to, and maybe, just maybe, it might be for you. And if you don't believe it's for you, And if you're sitting up here being jealous and angry and negative about it, it's not for you. It's never going to happen. So you can sit in your anger and pessimism and envy and rot there. It's your choice. Hey, you guys, let him know in the comments what you guys think. How do you keep from being jealous or envious of the people that you may drive around? How do you use these experiences as fuel, as motivation? I mean, what do you do in those situations? Let them know in the comments. I'm going to be vlogging on all 3 of my channels this month, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that many ride-alongs, but I'm going to do a lot of talking vlog video thingy majiggies. I don't know, is that what it's called? But yeah, doing that stuff. Holla at your girl. On my way to Santa Monica, about to get this money. Peace out.